वेलकम गाइस, मेरा नाम है नितिन एंड यू आर वाचिंग TDS व्लॉग्स। और आज हम लोग बात करेंगे कुछ टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स दैट आई कैन शेयर विद यू टू मेक योर लाइफ बेटर, easier as a student in Germany. I think it will be useful to you. Let's go through them very quickly. The first one is the grocery shopping. So there are two kind of stores here. Ones are very affordable and ones are very expensive. Lidl, Aldi, Kaufland and Netto. These are the common stores. यहाँ पर आपको खाना and price बहुत बढ़िया. Price will be a little less expensive, but your food, the quality of food and your grocery items will be really nice. Second point is your taxes. So you can file your own taxes as a student और इसमें आपको majority of the पैसा वापस मिल जाता है. For example, all your personal buyings, it can either be a phone or a laptop or books or your post study material, whatever you're trying to buy on the side, you can all redeem in your tax returns. There's an app called TaxFix. It's a crazy software. It's free. It's very fairly easy to understand. So you can go there, you can check the link and file your own taxes as a student. The third point is the second-hand culture and particularly eBay. I come from a country जहाँ second-hand को थोड़ा सा inferior माना जाता है. यहाँ तो भैया chains बने हुए हैं, chains of stores. Those are second-hand owned stores. Quality and control यहाँ बहुत अच्छा है. इतना अच्छा है कि second-hand store को mainstream commerce में add कर दिया उन्होंने. Places like Humana and all these places. Plus my favorite is eBay. eBay में आपको आपके बाइक्स, फर्नीचर्स और बहुत सारी ऐसी डेली नीड्स की आइटम मिल जाएंगी which you can easily buy second hand and save a lot of money and the stress and time. Point number 4 is not really a point, but honestly please learn German. The more the merrier. जितना आप पढ़ सकते हो उतना अच्छा है, because sooner or later you will have to break ice through German, and which is exactly what I'm trying. And you know what I know? Mit Karte bitte. Fifth is you have a travel ticket of 49 euros. सभी ले लेते हैं, तो उसमें आप पूरे यूरोप, पूरे जर्मनी में कहीं भी घूम सकते हो, but only with regional trains and your local S-Bahns, U-Bahns, ferries and everything. You can't take ICE trains. Especially regional trains are particularly late. Just make sure you plan your trip very well and you are constantly monitoring the DB app, because अगर आप DB app को there is any delay, वो DB app में तुरंत reflect हो जाता है. If you go through Google Maps or something, वो शायद वहाँ पर reflect या ना हो. Major खर्चा here is banks. Which banks to choose? लोग फटाफट यहाँ पर आते हैं तो हड़बड़ी में they majorly go to Sparkasse, Commerce Bank और Deutsche Bank. आप चले जाते हो लेकिन आपको वहाँ पर पैसा लगता है. But C24 is a nice bank. You can easily go ahead and make a free account there, and by far it gives you good privileges and interest on your savings account money. My 7th point is the best drugstore, the DM, Müller and Rossmann. So your favorite deodorants, your creams, all your makeup and everything, go to these stores and you can find it a pretty good deal for yourself. रेडियो टैक्स के बारे में यहाँ पर बहुत सारा मिथ है. बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं इट इज़ मैंडेटरी. सही बात है, मैंडेटरी है और ये पूरा का पूरा गवर्नमेंट ड्रिवन है. और पेइंग इट सेपरेटली, मतलब सबके रेंट अग्रीमेंट में लिखा हुआ है कि यू हैव टू पे रेडियो टैक्स, बट दैट्स नॉट ट्रू. You have to pay radio tax per household, and as of today the amount is 18 euros and 36 cents. So it's not huge, right? So you should know about this if you're coming to Germany, because अगर आपको कोई ऐसे रेंट एग्रीमेंट दे दे और आपको रेडियो टैक्स के नाम पे 30 euros ले ले, so just be careful. It is a small price, but a lot of people, because there is so much struggle and you're going through a phase yourself, people don't look at these smaller intricate things. So that's what the video is about. If I can highlight a couple of points that I went through. My 10th point is always carry cash, because यहाँ पर बहुत सारी ऐसी जगह है where they still don't widely accept your cards. A lot of eateries and a lot of shops, they still prefer doing business in old-fashioned way. And I'm not saying that digitalization of money is not catching up. It is definitely, but I think it still has some way to go. So gyms here are मेरे हिसाब से super cheap. मतलब compared to what you spend on your other things, on your fooding, on your traveling, इधर उधर आपके miscellaneous खर्चे, gym price is something you can really accommodate. It is between 20 to 24 euros per month. और यहाँ के gyms काफ़ी अच्छे होते हैं, like sessions, training rooms for yoga, they're training rooms for fitness, for martial arts. All these things are included. A lot of colleges and universities also have their own gyms, or they give you a gym membership, so always look out for them too. And my 12th point, if like you just saw how sun came out, all your, just like that, all your parks and everything will be filled up with people, kids, boys, girls, people of all age, coming together, really enjoying sun. So don't miss that. If you ever see sun, please come out, because otherwise all you'll have is dark and drowsy and what do you call, white and black and silver winters. इंडिया में कभी इतना रियलाइज नहीं हुआ सन का क्या अहमियत है. यूरोप विल मेक यू रियलाइज what it really means to enjoy the sunlight. The whole point is, if you see sun, please come out and enjoy it, because you might not see it for a long time. So guys, that's my time. So those are some of the pointers that I wanted to bring up, some cool tricks to save you some time and some money and some unwanted hassle. If you like this, if you like my content, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.